Booyah, baby, baby. Back at you guys, man. Pick six, the reigning champion right here, alongside with the challenger, ex champion. Ooh, how's that feel?
You
Ex champion.
know, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working. You know,
Well, it's probably gonna take you all season to
flip
get
the
there.
script.
So, a little bit of controversy here, man, and it was a story that's actually starting to be getting built up again. That is the name of the Washington football team slash Washington Commanders slash. There is some movement now to bring back the name of the Washington Redskins.
Mm.
It's starting to catch a little bit of legs. It's starting to make the headlines now. It's starting to, catch on news and radio stations that people are actually complaining. Native Americans, and obviously not every single Native American. I'm sure there's some Native Americans that are saying like, "Charles, that's offensive. We don't want to see that." But a lot of them are actually making a huge uproar where people are actually paying attention that they actually want to bring back and maybe even considering the name Redskin. What's your thoughts?
Okay, for one, I didn't know I was gonna get asked this question. Okay, for two, I'm gonna try to not make it political. All right.
Ooh,
All
good
right.
luck with that one.
Okay.
In this day and age.
You know what, man? I think it's really up to the natives how they feel about it, and from what I understand, they don't mind it. They actually like it. From my eyes, okay.
Generally speaking.
Generally speaking, from my eyes, okay. Say I don't know if there's a team. What would be a good team name? Like,
Well, here we got the perfect example. Okay, we got the perfect example when you're talking about both of us.
yeah.
They canceled Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay.
You know, I I was never asked. I don't know if there was some petition that went around because it never came around to me and asked me, "Hey, are you offended by Speedy Gonzalez?" I was raised watching Speedy Gonzalez. I thought he was funny. I thought his cousin Slowpoke Rodriguez was even funnier, but that got canceled, and so I was just like, yeah, I was actually kind of pissed off. But you can use that as an example.
Yeah, I'd see it as embracing the culture for
Mm.
having that kind of stuff. Um, personally, I like the logo and things of that nature. I thought it was pretty cool. But then again, I'm not like a native really either. Well, I'm not too sure about that, but that I know of, okay, that I know of. But I mean, like if there was a team out here, I don't know, Pachucos or something. I don't know, man.
Ooh, that's cool, dog.
I would
That's a cool name.
I
Los
would see it
Pachucos. That'd be
I would
badass.
see it as embracing the culture and taking that away kind of takes away from that as well. But that's just my point of view. In my eyes, I think we should leave it up to them, not to other people. That's plain and simple.
Yeah, and you're always gonna have people that disagree, making it loud. So it's not like every Native American wants the name back, right? But the ones that do want it back are really making an uproar and really making their voices be heard, man. So now people are starting to take, starting to listen to that. So I would say this, and for those that say like, oh, would you go up to a Native American and call him a Redskin? No, you wouldn't. Well, check this out, man. I don't want anybody walking up to me and just calling me a Chicano. Like, what the heck? Why would you approach me like that? You know what I mean? Like, or come up to me and say, "Hey, Mexican." Like, what the heck? Like, yeah, I have no problem being a Mexican, a Chicano, but why would you approach, just walk up to somebody, "Hey, Chicano"? Like, stop that. That's not the right way. That's not a good example to go up to. I don't go up to a black person and say, "Hey, black guy." That's not that's not the way you approach somebody, man. Or
Right.
an Asian person, "Hey, Asian guy." That's okay. That example is completely flawed. Here's what I would say. Okay, I think they dropped the ball. If they wanted to change the name and the logo, I think they dropped the ball because I think the Commanders is a terrible name, and I think the logo is horrible. The logo's a W. Just
It's a simple font too. You know what?
They dropped the ball, in my opinion.
You know what? If they want that change, if there's such controversy with the name, how about changing back to the logo at least?
Hmm?
Kind of compromise a little bit. If the name's a little bit, not the best, how about the logo?
Yeah,
Because your logo sucks.
that logo.
Commanders.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the name Commanders and the logo. You guys look like a high school football team, man. And the name Commanders is like a freaking junior varsity team or something. I think that's where they dropped the ball. They could have came up with something much better, a much better logo. It's terrible. The name sucks. The logo sucks. So you guys got to change something because I don't think that logo and that name, both of them together, I think one of them is going to have to change. I do not see that football franchise going long term with both the name and that logo. I think one of them is going to definitely have to change. And if they do come back with the Redskins or the logo, I personally I don't have a problem with it. I thought I don't think they should have changed it, but oh well. You know what? Like I said, man, the natives they're making an uproar about it. They wanted to come back, and we shall see what happens, man. You think they stick with the Commanders and that logo for say the next 25 years?
I hope not.
Yeah, it's
But there's a whole lot wrong with the Washington front office and everything. Like, I mean, FedEx Field is just, from what I understand, is a terrible stadium. From what I understand, if you're a Washington fan watching this, you let me know. From what I understand, it's one of the worst in the league.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on with that front office too.
Yeah, if you're a Washington football team Commander fan, let us know.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you guys on next one.